If you're thinking about starting a business and want to protect your personal assets, forming an LLC is one of the smartest moves you can make. And in today's video, we are going to show you how to do it using Firstbase. Firstbase makes the entire LLC formation process simple, fast, and beginner-friendly. Whether you're a freelancer, e-commerce, startup, a founder, or building your first online business. But before we dive in, if you haven't signed up to Firstbase, make sure to use our affiliate link in the video description to get started. All you have to do is go to the official website, which is www.firstbase.io. On the top corner, you have the ability to click the Start My Business or Start My Company. If you do, you will be forwarded to a new page. Okay, so first thing you'll need to do is to select your company type. And obviously, what we are going to choose is creating an LLC. All I have to do is click the Continue button. And then on the registration state, this is where your company will legally operate and be formed. Alright, so the popular state is Delaware, which is recommended for C Corp, but for LLC, it's going to be Wyoming. But if you have a specific state that you wanted to select, you can do so. But for now, in this tutorial, we're going to choose Wyoming, while others may choose business-friendly states depending on their goals. So make sure you review your options carefully before moving forward. Okay, click the Continue button. Now, before we go to the payment section, you might want to go to the previous steps. Just review everything is clear and correct, and then check the box here, click the Go to Payment. Alright, so let's go ahead and create our account. So on this page, we need to enter our basic information to get started. First name and last name, email address, confirm your email, and of course, create a unique password. Make sure your password is strong and secure, ideally a mix of uppercase letters, lowercase letters, numbers, and special characters. And of course, just confirm your password. Once everything is filled out correctly, double check all the information to avoid any issues later. And basically, we're now ready to move on to the next step, which is signing up using your Google account if you have that, or you can sign up using that email that you provided. It's up to you. Alright, now we're on the contact information and payment section inside Firstbase. So once you entered your email address, make sure you double check your email because this is where Firstbase will send your order confirmation, documents, and important updates about your LLC. And of course, you need to scroll down to the payment method section. You'll see the option to pay using your card and click the Pay button. Remember, you are always eligible for a refund, and on the ad promotion code, you can always use our affiliate link in the video description. Okay, and then click the Next button. You will be forwarded to the Firstbase platform. Now, before they create the LLC for you, you need to undergo all of these steps. Okay, so number one is going to be the company formation, where you provide your company name, state, registered agent, and members, because Firstbase handles filing with the Secretary of State. Number two is the business banking. This helps you open a U.S. business bank account. You can include debit cards, online access, and initial funding. It is usually integrated with the partner banks for online banking setup. Step 3 is the post-formation documents. Once the company is formed, you can download official documents like your articles of organization, operating agreement, and certificates of formation, which is important for legal proof of your company. And then you have the Step 4, which is tax ID or EIN. Basically, Firstbase helps you obtain an employer identification number or EIN from the IRS, which is highly needed for taxes, banking, hiring employees, and payments. Step 5 is about the payments integration. It connects your company to payment processes like Stripe, PayPal, or others, enabling you to accept payments from customers globally. And of course, the last step is the CARTA or cap table. It manages your equity ownership and cap table, who owns what percentage of the company. Carta is a tool that tracks shares and investors' information. So basically, the dashboard is going to be your central hub. You can see your company's progress and think of it as your control center for everything on Firstbase. The company section here is where you can see the general overview of your company's profile and structure before you pay the amount on Firstbase. If you want to provide the logo, you can do that as well to reflect your brand and identity. In my case, I am using this logo. All right. And if you want to change the state, you can do so. Provide the company name, change the website, LinkedIn, fiscal year end. It's up to you. All right. So basically, this is going to be the applicant's name to form an LLC using Firstbase. Now, the documents is what you need, like formation papers, EIN letters, agreements, and compliance documents. And then the billing manages your payments to Firstbase and other integrated services. Right now, we haven't had the chance to pay for it, but later on we'll deal with the payment. If you have a Stripe, click the Manage button. What will happen is you will be forwarded to a new page. Just enter your payment method and Firstbase will do all the work for you. Next is the user management. From here, you have the ability to add or remove team members and control access permissions for your LLC. And then, of course, the sales tax is a tool to manage your sales tax registration, collection, and reporting. As you may notice, you have all of these added services. If you wanted, for example, for startups, you can contact the sales department to get all of these perks and benefits. Of course, if you wanted to scale up, you might want to go with the scale up plan for growth stage businesses with over 5 million ARR. All I have to do is super simple, contact the sales department so that they can offer a tailored fit solution depending on your business size, needs, and goals. And if you wanted to connect your Stripe, you can do so. After that is the agent, wherein this belongs to your registered agent info required for legal notices and official correspondence. Don't worry because Firstbase will handle all of these for you. But if you want to have an agent of your own, you can do that as well. All right? And then the mail room is where you receive all the physical mail for your company and forwards it digitally or physically, which is useful for remote founders outside of the US because you would have a premium US address for your business, a digital mailbox you can scan forward, and a lot more. You can choose from a $35 monthly or $315 yearly or an annual subscription. All right? And then the tax filing is a new feature here in Firstbase that helps you file with your annual reports, state taxes, and federal taxes. So if you are new to LLC, you might want to go for the tax filing and you simply just go to the option that says get started. This will forward you to a new page. All I have to do is confirm your business tax designation. Of course, we are going to be using the single member LLC with a foreign owner or a multi-member LLC partnership, or you can even choose a single member LLC owned by a US resident or citizen, because choosing from any of these changes the pricing. All right, for example, we're going to choose the May or click the confirm button. Just click the continue button right here and click the start your filing. Remember, you have like these dates to complete all the tax filings on Firstbase to guarantee filing on time. All I have to do is start filing and follow the on-screen instructions. We're going to skip that for now. We're going to go to the accounting, which helps with integrating to any software or bookkeeping services. And then the bottom is the banking solutions, which is preferred for any bank account management, transaction tracking, and banking related integrations. Right now, as you can see, you can integrate Payoneer, which is a suggested partner here in Firstbase. If you want to apply that, you can do so. Click the apply button and you can begin application. It's super simple. Just follow the on-screen instructions. And then last is going to be the equity. The equity tracks ownership percentage, grants options, and cap table management, which is often linked with the Step 6 CARDA on the Steps 1 to 6. Now, the most important part is if you are already decided finishing and completing your LLC formation here in Firstbase, again, all I have to do is click the Pay Now button, which will forward us again to the payment section earlier. Remember, you can also use your Cash App Pay if you are inside the United States, and you are always eligible for a refund. And that's it. You now know how simple it can be to form your own LLC using Firstbase. If you are serious about starting your business in the US, this is a tool that can save you a lot of time, headaches, and paperwork. I personally found it straightforward, and the platform guides you step by step so you don't miss anything important, which is perfect for entrepreneurs who want a hassle-free way to form their LLC. Get all of the essential documents and start operating legally in the US without needing to be an expert in the business law. If you found this video helpful, do not forget to hit the like button, subscribe, and if you have any questions, drop them in the comments below. Would love to hear from you. Remember, check out the affiliate link in the description to get started with Firstbase. Thank you so much for watching, and we will see you again in the next video.